Over 30 years ago, we were touring the world, my brothers and my father, and we got to see a little bit of everything.
Then we decided to come off the road and settle down in Springfield, Missouri and open a music retail store.
And ever since then, we've had some of the coolest instruments and even cooler people come through the door.
Now we have cameras that follow us everywhere we go, so you can see exactly what it's like to be at the Ozark Music Shop. Welcome back to the Ozark Music Shop. We are back for another splendid, wonderful, awesome.
Let's
Tone it down.
get the bar right about here.
Okay.
They're up here.
Bring
We want
it
to
down.
make
Really?
We might be down here, so just set it about there.
All right, welcome
Shoot
back
for
to a
mediocre.
very mediocre, if not average show where we just stand around and
do
don't
things.
do
We literally
anything.
phoned this one in.
We tested some more cases. We tested the banjo
The
cases.
same cases through different tests.
Yes, exactly.
Until
a
they
little more
explode.
stringent testing, as they say, involving horses
And drones.
drones, dogs. There's dogs in there. I think
ropes.
somewhere.
Dogs.
Ropes and rope. We filled up this episode with some music.
These guys right here.
This here. Anyway, it's music. So I mean, it counts as something.
It fits part of this show's
There were
format.
notes played. Most of them were in tune.
And also the testing, that's going to be a lot of fun too.
Yeah,
I
the
can't wait to
feature.
see if they make it.
Featured the horse. I think what was his name?
Mr. Ed?
Horseface. I don't know, something like that.
Why the long face?
He did that joke like 5 times. Just straight
the
walk-
horse.
straight over the horse's head.
Horse just looked at
Never
him.
got it. Anyway, I know you guys are going to enjoy this one. It's another episode of the Ozark Music Shop coming at ya.
So I hear you walked into a bar.
Chop Labs, we're going to do a series of extremely scientific tests comparing the power and the durability and many of the other features of flight cases from Calton cases and Hoffee cases. Let the games begin.
I win! Today we're going to test some more claims from these cases from Hoffee and Calton. This one being the durability of these cases.
We want to find out whether these claims are true or just a steaming pile of...
Nonsense. After our extensive testing, we are now going to find our findings.
That's where we found them, right there.
Right there.
Got a little
Yeah, this one, so it looks like what has happened is
carbon fiber has an exterior resin that
And
gives it most of its strength, and that has...
in this particular spot, it has actually got crushed. You can see this, it is soft.
You do notice there's one buckle off. The big
Buckle didn't
buckle.
stay. Let's see the backside. So we got the damage up here. What's going on? Flip. A little
so
bit
bad,
better
the
here.
feet are all still on it.
I think it stayed on its top most of the time.
Yeah, this one must have slid on its top most of the time.
Now let's open it up. This is the real test. Some of the exterior damage, did it protect the instrument? It's not wanting to open it. We got one more, that's why.
The banjo is intact.
No physical major damage.
But
so
I did
far.
notice we're getting a bit of stability issues in the case itself. You see, that's a little bit,
There's a little
Opening and closing a little bit.
flimsy. So we might have damaged the
damaged the
structural
integrity.
integrity of this case.
But the banjo survived.
Next,
Now let's check out the Calton case.
Calton is a
This is a fiberglass
resin
resin.
case as opposed to carbon fiber.
So it does have some damage on it, but because it
Some
goes all the way
chips.
through.
Looks like some chips. Upper part where it got hit. Actually, still, that's just mud. A few little tiny chips in here. Let's check the bottom as well.
That's not mud, by
overall,
the way.
we do have a little bit of damage on this upper end here, but again, firm,
Fiberglass goes all the way through, so it's a little bit more.
not as
chips is still got
soft
strength.
in that particular area. And what is also nice
Good chips
is
here.
that it looks like all the buckles were staying, and that makes sense
Has the
due to
bumpers.
these bumpers that hold it in place. So let's go ahead and try to open it up. Did we get them all? Yep. And here we have a banjo.
It has survived.
I see no major damage here.
We should tune them first.
Not in
but
tune.
They weren't tuned when we put them in there.
Oh, well, that would definitely
we
make
might have
sense.
knocked some fuzz off on these cases.
Yeah, it definitely did that. There's a little bit of blue fur up here in the strings. But overall, I would say this one survived pretty well. Now, as far as our structure, it looks like it's still all, yeah, it's very, a little soft right in here, but overall very firm.
So in the end, I think both cases did their job. They protected the instrument, but the question is, the Hoffee took a little more damage. Will it take more damage with and still protect the instrument? That is a question we plan to answer. In the next
Absolutely.
episode.
Better. Swing and a miss, swing and a miss.
Hey guys, it is summertime, and you know what that means.
It means it's really hot outside.
Well, it's that, and also it's baseball time.
That's right. The Acoustic Shop is hosting Bluegrass Nights at the ballpark with lots of bluegrass. We're doing jamming. We got commemorative T-shirts. Take me out to the ball game. Cracker Jacks, peanuts. Well, you name it.
We're officially taking over the ballpark for the Springfield Cardinals. That's Friday, July 29th at 7:05 p.m. We're gonna have some jamming out in front of the game before it starts. We're gonna take over a whole section of it with Bluegrass fans. Play "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," the national anthem. We're just gonna have a blast.
It's gonna be a good time, and not only that, there are fireworks. It's gonna be firework night, so come and join us at Bluegrass at the ballpark.
Tickets are available right now on theacousticshop.com. Just look up Bluegrass Night at the ballpark. They're $25. That gets you a commemorative hat, T-shirt, and the ticket to the game. And it's just gonna be a fun time. You gotta be there.
It's going to be a great time. Make sure to join us July 29th for Bluegrass Night at the ballpark, brought to you by the Acoustic Shop.
call it the Fool's Castle, and I'm the fool that lives inside. The girl is gone that warmed the castle. Now it's dark, the flame has died. It's a big house on a hilltop, without love and without pride. People call it the Fool's Castle, and I'm the fool that lives inside. Seemed so happy. She had what most girls only dreamed of. I gave her diamonds, silk and satin. I gave her everything but love. With my giving, I gave her nothing. She wanted only to be by my side. The Fool's Castle, and I'm the fool that lives inside. The girl is gone that warmed the castle. Now it's dark, the flame has died. It's a big house on a hilltop, without love and without pride. People call it the Fool's Castle, and I'm the fool that lives inside.
Well, that was a lot of fun seeing those cases protect the banjos. They took the brunt of the abuse.
Yep, the banjos lived.
The horse,
To
unfortunately,
everybody's
stopped.
chagrin.
They smelled a little bit like poo, but they was okay.
We have discounted case part of our website, folks. If you would like to buy a case with slight wear and tear and poo,
And poo.
we
I
have
think
the
you can
case
clean
for
that
you.
off.
Do you
Yeah,
like
well,
poo? We have the
I
case
don't
for
clean it
you.
off. They can clean it off.
Now-
They're getting the discount.
That was a great experiment. We got more of those coming. Those cases are still in one piece, so we are going to keep going until they are no longer in
We're
one
gonna
piece.
break them.
We will
We're
break
gonna
them.
break 'em.
It's like Jason when we're trying to we're going to break him.
They dragged me behind a horse too. I'm still here,
But you're going to tell that secret, aren't you?
but I broke the banjo. Anyway, that was fun. We had a great time. That was a heck of a shoot.
We will be back next week without a horse, I think.
Maybe.
More
Horses are-
music will be here.
Horses will be next.
I wanted one of these guys just kind of traipse across here in a horse. That's my goal for this TV show.
We don't have a very big
Maybe
set
a
here,
mini
so
horse.
I hope it's a
Mini
small horse.
We're not doing that.
Anyway,
Anyway,
stick horse.
we'll see you again next Sunday at 6:30 on our local channel, and next Monday on your local internet.
YouTube computer thing.
Yeah, look at all the channels that we are at. You should subscribe to them because we're going to keep coming at you, and you'll be the first to know.
That's right.
So we'll see you next week with another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Hi-ho, silver!
Closed captioning and other considerations provided by